This is the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News, where we present some of the top stories from this week and your weekend weather forecast. I'm Bethany Jenks. Stay tuned for the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
One of our top stories for this week was about a mock DUI crash organized by Quincy High School seniors to raise awareness of the dangers of drinking and driving. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
A fatal head-on collision in front of Quincy High School on Thursday was about as real as it gets, even if it was not. Quincy High School students were graphically reminded that teenagers often die in alcohol and drug-related auto crashes. The lesson was compliments of several Quincy High School seniors who teamed up for their senior project. The 4 seniors produced every 15 minutes after long planning the event to the greatest detail. They involved all levels of public safety in Quincy and the county, from emergency dispatch to police, fire, paramedics, even the county coroner. Quincy senior Richard Vasquez said the senior project team wanted to make a serious statement that substance abuse and driving do not mix.
Teens, they think they're invincible. As in our generation, they think they're invincible. They think nothing can happen to them. They think drugs and alcohol is just a game. But personally for me, it's not a game. And we just want to reach out to them, and this is pretty much showing them what can happen to you if you're under the influence of anything, period.
Senior Beulah Hope explained why she got involved in the project.
I wanted to make a difference to the people in Quincy and get the message across that you shouldn't drink and drive.
The students are producing a video about the fatal crash and conducted interviews with those affected, such as the mother of the teen victim who died in the crash. Senior Ian Allen recorded the event for the video, and a drone with a camera shot video overhead.
We actually got the idea from my health teacher last year when I was a junior, named Miss Sawyer. She showed us a video clip that other students did in our area, and I was like, that seems kind of cool. And she asked everybody in the class who would be interested in actually bringing this to our high school. And of course, I thought, hey, that would be neat. Seniors
Cynthia Diaz and Kimberly Reese were among the 8 volunteer students who played crash victims. Crew members of Northwest MedStar, the region's critical care service, landed a helicopter on Quincy High School's football field to airlift youths with possible head injuries to the hospital in Seattle. Grant County coroners placed the victim's body in a body bag for transport to the morgue. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
In Moses Lake, City Manager Joe Gavinsky announced his resignation this week after previously being fired and then reinstated by the City Council. Reporter Cameron Probert has the details.
Moses Lake City Manager Joe Gavinsky resigned Monday, 1 week after the City Council reinstated him. The council approved his resignation with a vote of 6-1 after they met in an executive session to discuss potential litigation. Councilmember Karen Liebricht opposed accepting the resignation. City officials did not release any details about Gavinsky's resignation following the meeting. Community Development Director Gilbert Alvarado was appointed as the interim city manager while the council searches for Gavinsky's replacement. Gavinsky worked as a city manager for about 35 years, starting shortly after the eruption of Mount St. Helens, according to a statement read by Councilmember John Lane. Gavinsky worked on developing a wastewater treatment plant, the Surf and Slide Water Park, and the Larson Recreation Center and ice rink during his tenure.
Finally, Joe has demonstrated that he has had the best interests of the city of Moses Lake in mind. He has always advocated for the silent majority. He has unselfishly fought for those things that would make Moses Lake a better place to live and visit for generations. As a person with great vision, Joe has always thought about the possibilities for making things better in the future.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.